In the final part of this lecture, we are going to explore some of the evidence-based, scientist-recommended strategies for becoming a better leader. The first step for anyone interested in improving their leadership capabilities is to conduct a gap analysis. We assess the difference between the current state of our leadership skills and the desired state. Who are we today, and who do we need to be in a year, 5 years, 10 years in order to succeed in the roles we want to attain? The difference between today and the distant future. A gap analysis will help us identify the ways that we need to change, improve, and help us identify the specific activities we need to complete in order to develop the new KSAOs. We can also reflect on our own work experiences to help us identify our strengths and our weaknesses, and to identify the KSAOs we need to succeed in our future roles, just as we did with the gap analysis. For example, if we want to start a business someday, we could start working on our conceptual skills today and start networking with other entrepreneurs, other business owners. Or maybe we are a great communicator. We can write well, we can speak well, we feel comfortable public speaking, but we lack effective conflict resolution skills. That might be something that we can work on in the future. Of course, the issue with self-reflection is that we have blind spots that we can't necessarily see, which is one of the reasons why we should collect feedback from as many different people as we can. We call this 360-degree feedback. We can ask our managers, our direct reports, our peers, and even our customers for more information about our strengths and our weaknesses. Because they are in leadership positions, our managers might have information about our potential future, what that future might look like, and the KSAOs that we might need in the future. Together, all of these people provide a more objective view of our performance, and they can help us see those blind spots that we can't see through simple self-reflection. It's also important for us to identify the things that are holding us back from reaching our full potential. Sometimes these things are blind spots and we aren't aware of them. Other times we are fully aware of these things but haven't yet addressed them. Once you've identified these obstacles, you can begin to work through them. Another great way to enhance our leadership potential is to learn from role models and mentors. They can share the lessons they've learned through their experience. They can share performance feedback about how we are doing and provide other much needed guidance throughout our career progression. We can bounce ideas off of them and ask them questions about specific situations we may find ourselves in. In tough times, they can encourage us and maybe even share resources. The final step that I would like to mention in this lecture is to take advantage of all of the growth opportunities available to us. This is when the hard work of developing new knowledge, new skills, new habits begins. For instance, job transitions can help us learn about our organization from multiple perspectives. Traveling to other countries, interacting with diverse groups of people from all over the world helps us develop our cultural intelligence. Pushing ourselves outside of our comfort zone with additional responsibilities, new challenges, new projects can help us learn about things that we wouldn't normally learn about if we stayed within our comfort zone. We can also learn by helping the organization, the department, other people solve common problems. We can attend external training programs and seek out other educational opportunities, including those that result in certification, to help us keep up with the changes in our industry. These are just a few of the strategies you can use to improve your leadership potential. Now that you have a better understanding of what leadership means in the scientific community, I hope that you continue to learn more about it and develop your own leadership KSAOs to help you succeed throughout your career, regardless of whether you are in an official leadership position or whether you are the leader among your friends, classmates, co-workers, family members, or community.